Hello everyone, it's David Taylor at Web Media with this week's online marketing secret, and today I want to tell you a bit about how to improve your website using Google Analytics. Now what you can see here is the dashboard of Google Analytics, and if you're not familiar with it, it can seem quite intimidating. All these graphics and numbers and you don't know where to start. But that's why I'm going to break it down into simple chunks, and it'll become much more apparent how you can use it to your advantage. So if you haven't got Analytics installed, it's free from Google and it's easy to install behind your website. You might need a bit of help to do it. If you do, then just get in touch with me and I'll be pleased to help you. It can be done very quickly and at very little cost. The first area that I want to show you today is this area of visits, and if you're looking at your dashboard, it's the top left item, and it's really one of the most important for you understanding what's going on with your business website. So if I click on the blue title of visits, it's going to load the visits data, telling me about what's going on with the visitors to this website. And if I just scroll down, what I want to just show you are some of the metrics that you need to take account of. So what you've got, first of all, is you've got the number of people who visited your website in the period that you've specified, and up here in the top right, this is where you specify the period you want to look at, and in this case it's the default period of the 15th of September to the 15th of October, so it's a month that we're looking at. And what it's telling us is that in that period 17 people visited the website. Now of those 17 people, some of them visited more than once, which is why the number of visits here is 26. So what that tells you is that some of the visitors are returning people. And if we look over on the right hand side of the screen here, you've got a breakdown of new visitors from that number versus returning visitors. And what you basically want on your website is a mixture of both. First of all, new visitors, you want to know that people are finding you for the products and services that you sell, and that is attracting new visitors to your web pages. So whatever you're doing to promote your website is attracting these new visitors. But also you want to mix in there of returning visitors, because what that tells you is that people are happy to come back to your web pages. They consider them authoritative and of interest enough to keep people returning. So in this metric right here, you're looking for a mix of new and returning visitors. The next thing that we see over on the left is the number of page views that those visitors looked at. So 70 page views, and the average number of pages looked at was 2.69, which is fine. You know, it's getting towards 3 pages per visit. If that was somewhere around 1 page rather, you might be worried that people are not getting sufficient from your website to make them want to look at more than 1 page. Again, the next metric is the average time that your visitors are spending on your website, and in this case, this example, it's 2 minutes 42 seconds, which again tells me that, you know, you're producing some content on your website that people are wanting to consume, whether it's text or images or video. The average visitor is spending a good 2 minutes and 42 seconds consuming your content, so that's got to give you some confidence. Now the next metric is bounce rate, and what that means is that the number of people who landed on your landing page and left without looking at any other pages. And at the moment this is showing 38.46%, which it could be a little better, but for the purposes of this video, if this number here is up in sort of 70 or 80%, then there's a problem, because what that means is that people are coming to your website on the back of something that you've advertised or you've promised in terms of content, but when they get there, they're not being convinced by what they're seeing on the landing page, and they're going away straight away. So what that means, if you've got a high bounce rate there, you need to be doing something to change the content on your landing pages to be more enthralling and more engaging. And again, if your average visit duration up here is something like 10 seconds or 30 seconds, then people are not staying around to consume your content, and you need to improve it. So very briefly, those are some of the management information you can pick up from the Visits tab of Google Analytics, and you can use that information month on month to see how you can improve your pages and make it more relative to your visitors and keep them coming back for more. So next time we'll look at another aspect of Google Analytics and what else it can tell you about how to improve your website.